Alright guys, welcome back. I did not have a chance to record the fights for the last war, but we're back with Alliance War number 3. We got full path 1 and 2. We're starting here on path 2 with Dormammu here. We're going in with Gladiator Hulk. He is a Defiance champion as well. He works pretty well for Dormammu in general, but with Defiance, he's not going to gain any buffs. I don't have to worry about it really at all. It is a strike counter node, so I am trying to be cognizant of the attacks that I'm using. Plus, I'm only going to get power when he gets over a bar of power, so I am trying to line up my combos so that mid-combo I push him to a bar of power and I can throw my special one and reset the strike counter nodes. I am playing again in a higher tier this season with lots of extremely skilled players. And I'm on new paths, so I won't necessarily be taking as many fights as usual, but still looking for a lot of fun stuff. And since we've been doing like 10 seasons of the same paths, it's nice to mix things up and do things a little bit differently. Next up, we're going to go Magneto against Weapon X, Strike Counter Fury, Brute Force, and Power Focus 1. I did put on an invulnerability boost here just in case, and I do screw up, I think, a little bit at one point. It works out pretty well. I just have to be cognizant, again, of his charges, and when he gets to like 25, he's going to get the unstoppable. At the same time, he got the unblockable on the special one. Here he is unblockable, and I thought I evaded, but it's fine. The invulnerability boost kicked in. Now we can just take advantage of his aggressiveness. Anyways, again, because of brute force, we want to make sure we're getting hits in all the time. Don't want to back off and get stuck waiting, because then there's going to be way too much degen. I don't want that to build up at all. So I'm not building up to a special 3 here. I'm just trying to be as aggressive as possible. Even here, again, if I get to a point where I think he's going to dash in, I'm just going to try and go for the intercepts if I can. Here, if he doesn't have anything active, I can parry. But again, he's unblockable. One more time, I do get clipped there. It's a little bit annoying, but that's fine. Not too bad. We're able to recover, finish off this Weapon X. He is a unique defender that I don't fight very often, but we have had him in the last couple seasons a few times. But Magneto works completely fine here, and we take down this Weapon X. Next, we go on to Path 1. I've got Mr. Negative here. I'm going in with Apocalypse, our brand new rank 4 Apocalypse, putting in some work. And again, my goal here at the beginning was not to go with parry heavies. I did not want to be knocking him down and converting his light energy to dark energy and triggering like the reverse controls. So here I'm going to try and push him to a special 2 as I'm going to my special 2. That was my goal. I want to get to a special 2, and at the same time I'm going to let him throw his special 2 here. All of his light energy has disappeared, and I can freely drop that special 2 on him. Now, with the concussion, I feel a little more confident that I can go ahead and throw that heavy attack here. Bait that heavy, come in, drop a special 1, and that is going to take him out. So really happy with Apocalypse there. He's just a complete madman. We had a Tigra here. Again, on Path 1, I'm going in with Torch. We are going to put on the pre-fight. It's got Masochism, along with Regenerated Fury. So here I am going to trigger the Masochism with a intentional parry there. And then I can go ahead, parry, get in my combos. And just want to make sure that my special 1 evades are on point. I do try to stay pretty close to Tigra at the beginning of her special 1, because if she's far away from you, it's going to be unblockable. If you're a little bit closer, you have a chance to... It's more likely that that first hit, even if you do get clipped, is not going to be unblockable if you're nice and close to Tigra there. There you can see that first attack was unblockable as I'm further away. But again, I'm going to trigger the Masochism and then just let the Nova Flames do their thing. Melt Tigra, my evades were on point. Now, during the off-season, I really sucked against this Man-Thing. It's got Masochism along with the Global Node, and when he has a armor up, hitting into him, when he has an armor up, you're going to get shocks on you. But did my research, found out that Apocalypse here can take it. I'm started with a power start 1, get up to a special 2, make sure I drop it, make sure that it's not during the timer where the armor up is going to get activated, and then the global could kick in with an unstoppable. So we get off the special 2, and now the goal is to just get a couple special 1s off. There you can see it does trigger the unstoppable. I do get clipped a little bit there, so I just want to make sure that my timing is a little bit better. That he's got pretty long specials, so I just want to make sure that the timer is not going to go. Here we chanced it again right before the timer expired. It did not trigger an unstoppable, so we were lucky. Go ahead, parry heavy again. I am taking some shock damage because I'm hitting into him while he has the armor up. We do have a little bit of willpower healing to mitigate it. Here we're just going to keep up the buffs again. And this last special 1 is going to do it. Really tricky Man-Thing fight. Really happy to finally get a nice clean solo on it. And that's going to be who I'm using. Here my teammate did not quite finish off this Hulkbuster. I go in with Gladiator Hulk. I know it's Bubble Shield, Burden of Might, Aspect of Evolution. It's the same fight that I screwed up in the first war of the season. And he does have the global node as well. There I do get the parry off to get rid of his healing. And unfortunately, I do screw up a little bit in this one. But we do manage to recover. It's just sometimes when he has the 2 timers going, sometimes it can be multiple champions have these multiple timers going. And it can be a little annoying here attacking in. That timer went, so I kind of feel pretty confident that I can attack in here. And then again, there's going to be a point where I forget which timer is for which, and there I attack back in thinking that the first timer the other timer had finished, and I mistimed which one it was. I didn't keep a good track of that, but luckily we are able to finish this one off, and that's fine. Clean it up. Section 2, we have Mr. Fantastic on path 2 here with strike counter block penetration. We're going to go in with Apocalypse. Now, I do want to be a little bit careful against Mr. Fantastic because the more debuffs on you and on him are going to cause him to evade. I know Apocalypse does have the anti-evade mechanic, but it's going to be 10 times, and you don't want to get clipped really at all. So it is just a backup. So Apocalypse works extremely well. We get the big special 2 off. Reapply those debuffs with the heavy. There you can see he does grab an evade, 2 evade charges. So at least the chances of him evading drop significantly. The more charges that I get, up to 100, in which case the charges would be down to 0. But we don't really need that. Apocalypse is fantastic. Putting on all those debuffs, we're going to go ahead, reapply them, and just melt Mr. Fantastic here with another special 1, and he goes down. We didn't have another fight on this path in Section 2. Then we drop over to path 1 again. I actually swapped my accounts in Section 1 and Section 2. Here we have a Dragon Man on Buffet, and again, one of these regenerator nodes. And Doc Ock's going to work fantastic here, except for the fact that I get clipped at the very beginning of this one. There goes my invulnerability boost, but it doesn't matter. We're actually going to showcase a little bit of Doc Ock's healing abilities. So you can see I'm sitting there at like 90-something%, but we're gonna work our way back up to 100. So here we got the power lock on. We're going to parry heavy again. Parry heavy, drop that special 2. He gets the healing while I've got the double heal block on, and now I'm back up to 100%. So this is why Doc Ock is great on this path. So I can just continue on with my parry heavies. Don't have to worry about Dragon Man getting too much power here. You can parry on this one. Doc Ock works extremely well. Again, special 2 with the healing. So I'm actually healing back up. Not a problem. One more heavy attack. Goodbye, Dragon Man. Now, this last fight, I was pretty confident going in with this one with Magneto against Nimrod. I know that Magneto against Nimrod does not seem like the right option, but we made him a horseman, so he's completely bleed immune. He's got the shock resistance, and you can see here that because of Buffet here, I can go ahead and I can reverse some of his healing. A few seconds into the fight, we're looking pretty good already. And the only thing that I have to worry about here is he does have the Unstoppable Armor Global. And that is my key bit that I need to work on. Now, I should have been more aggressive in this fight. I think if I would have been more aggressive, I would have had a better chance of getting the solo. I fight Nimrod all day long in Lion's Quest with Hercules, and I evade the special 2, no problem. Like, I don't know, I'd say like 99 out of 100, I evade the special 2. And you can see here, no problem with the special 2 there. And looking back at it, it's going to be the 3rd special 2 that we get. Here, I say I should have been aggressive because I get stuck kind of in the corner, and I really want to get myself out of it. So here, I'm going to go ahead and just try and do a combo just to get myself out of the corner. I'm careful as those timers, again, it's like 2 timers, not 1. So I have to be extra careful when those timers are expiring, not to screw it up. I probably could have also just taken some of those evades on the block. There goes my invulnerability boost. And again, I was still feeling pretty good at this point. Go ahead, evade another special 2. I do it all day long, so I don't really feel too concerned about it. I feel like I just got to keep up my parry heavies. I got more than enough time to finish this guy off. Even that heavy in the corner, no problem. We're going to get ourselves out of this mess. Parry again, push him to a special 2. I'm not really too worried about it until he throws it and I don't get my evade. Now, I was trying extremely hard to evade. I don't get it. He melts me down, ruins all my prowess, decimates me. I really thought that I got the evade off. I did it 2 times right before that, and it just felt like a missed, just a missed input. I did it 2 times before, so I feel like it was working out just fine. I'm going to come in here with Magneto and completely finish off this fight. It's the last one for the war, and just the 1 death. A little frustrating, but it's going to happen. We are playing extremely well. We are playing at a much higher level, and I hope that this does help out for future wars. Any of my stuff, if you see me make a mistake, hopefully you won't on yours. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.